Leo, welcome to your reading. So I'm just going to jump right in and find out what your primary focus is over the next week or so. Starting here with your current energy. What is crossing you? Let's find out about your past. And your strength. And your near future. I'm getting a lot of almost like transition cards, I would call them. Tell me about your potential outcome. Very interesting. So looking here at bottom of the deck, I have the Eight of Cups in reverse. So there's something here that you're just not ready to walk away from. And I'm actually seeing that again because I'm seeing a lot of transition cards. So you're willing to stay right now, but I'm not sure that's going to be a forever thing. You might end up walking away at some point. What I'm also seeing here, current energy, Eight of Swords. So right now you're very stuck in your headspace. This is something where you feel like you're being restricted in some sort of way. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it feels like the world is against you right now, that things just aren't going your way, that, you know, just kind of one of those funks that you get into where things just aren't really going the way that you wanted. Knight of Wands here, the universe wants you to focus on something that you do want to do. So Knight of Wands, what is something that you're willing to go after? What action are you willing to take in your life in order to change your current situation? I am seeing the moon here in your past position. So there's something here. Either you were keeping a secret from somebody or somebody was keeping a secret from you. Or you might have learned about a secret. I'll find out more about that when I clarify. I'm getting the Fool in reverse in your strength position. So again, like this is not a new beginning. This is something where you're staying. So your strength isn't sticking something out. Very interesting. Because what I'm also getting here, again, another kind of transition card. This is the World. It literally is the last card in the major arcana, and it represents the end of a cycle. But what I'm seeing is in reverse. So it's kind of one of those things where you keep butting up against the ending of something, and it's almost like you're not really ready to take that leap of faith into the next chapter. You want to stick where it's a little bit more comfortable. I'm also getting the Death card here in reverse, which again indicates to me that there's some sort of ending that's it's just not coming to fruition for some reason. You're fighting it, or maybe you just feel like it's worth fighting for. It's something that you don't want to end. It is something worth kind of just resolving, repairing, something like that. I'm getting the Lovers here in reverse, so this could be about some sort of romantic relationship where it's just something here that you want to keep fighting for it. I was getting a marriage. I don't know if that resonates or not, but it could be something where you're contemplating the ending of a marriage, but for one reason or another, you're willing to stick it out and to try and work on this and kind of go maybe into counseling or something like that. I am also getting the Queen of Cups here in your hopes or fears position. So this actually does feel like another person. I'm getting the Emperor here in reverse, sitting in your potential outcome. So there is some shift that is happening here, and it does relate to, because the Emperor is coming across as you. And the Emperor, right or wrong, usually comes across to me as like an alpha male. Could be an alpha female, but it's somebody who's very dominant, somebody who is very outspoken, says what's on their mind, just kind of lives life by their own set of rules. And that's just the energy that I get from the Emperor, but that's kind of the shadow side of the energy. The positive side is that this person is very loyal and will stick by your side no matter what and will always be supportive of you. It's just one of those things where you're getting both sides, but with the Emperor showing up in reverse, this feels a lot like the shadow side is going to be buried in favor of the loyalty, more positive energy that comes off of that card. Let me start clarifying. Tell me about the Eight of Swords. I have the Knight of Cups in reverse. Wheel of Fortune in reverse for Leo. Four of Swords, yeah. So there is very, very interesting. It's almost like there needs to be some sort of break here, but you're just not really willing to let it happen. But the way this break feels versus the ending that you're not allowing to happen, this break feels temporary. This feels like just a minor step back to really consider everything before you take any steps forward. That's what this one feels like. This doesn't feel like a breakup. Could be a breakup, but if it is, it doesn't feel like it's for a very long period of time before both parties start working on things or continue communicating or just prevent any kind of final break. Tell me about the Knight of Wands here for Leo. Knight of Wands with the Nine of Wands. So, very, very interesting. They actually feel like the same energy. This Nine of Wands is not coming across as a true Nine of Wands. It's coming across more as a Knight of Wands, somebody who's willing to fight for what they want and really go after it. Normally with the Nine of Wands, I get like a block type of energy where you're putting up your guard or something like this, but this feels a lot like you're charging through that and you're going after something. The universe wants you to go after it. Tell me about the Moon. I have the Empress in reverse. So I have the Emperor and the Empress out here in reverse. So there is some sort of divine counterpart, some sort of soulmate match out here. I actually haven't gotten that in quite some time, maybe a couple months in any of the readings. But there was something here that came to light, or there was some sort of secret being kept about this Empress energy, male or female. This is just really this other person. There was something that you either learned really late, this person kept some sort of secret from you, or you feel like this person's keeping a secret. Tell me about the Fool. Queen of Wands. You are fighting. You are absolutely fighting. So we have the Queen of Wands on top of the Fool energy, but the Fool is in reverse. So there's something here. You're fighting to keep this going. That's your strength. Your strength is in not giving up. Tell me about this World in reverse for Leo. I have the Page of Wands in reverse. Huh. Interesting. It's almost like you refuse to allow the communication that would end this. You are really just, you're fighting. I mean, you're fighting for this. This is coming across very strong. We have the Death card in reverse with the Justice card in reverse. There is this imbalance that's happening here. The way that it's situated today, this doesn't feel balanced at all. This feels a lot like you're going through it. So whatever this is, whatever this ending wants to be. So we have the Lovers in reverse with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Interesting. So you are trying to work on this situation, this relationship, whatever this is. But with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's almost like you feel like you're at a loss on how to proceed. You're wanting to move forward and kind of correct things, but aren't exactly sure the path that you need to take to make that happen. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. We have the Magician. So you are trying to manifest this person. You are trying to manifest this relationship. You are trying to manifest this continuation of the relationship, this kind of healing of the relationship. Tell me about the Emperor in reverse. I have the Moon again. Yeah. Okay. We have the divine counterparts. I have the Moon in the upright with the Empress in reverse. I have the Moon in the upright with the Emperor in reverse. There is something that the two of you have not been honest with about each other that has really just created this entire situation. But whatever it is, it feels like you're trying to work on that. Either you're making each other aware of what your true intentions were. Maybe you didn't mean to keep secrets from each other. Maybe you thought it was in the other person's best interest. Something along those lines that feels a lot like, okay, I'm out of my element here. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? That's what this feels like, Leo. So Leo, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.